Hi, Dean Smith. Hi, mate. Aussie feeling? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm good. And listen, congratulations on the Brighton gig. Yeah, thanks, mate. I mean, there's still 90 minutes to be played, but, we're 4-0 up. Not even Birmingham City could stuff this up. Yeah, you're right, mate. Of course they would. Listen, the reason that I'm calling is, as you're probably aware, my boys are playing your boys next up in the league. And, nobody wants to see Manchester United win the thing again. So I thought, one villain to another, maybe your Brighton boys could take the afternoon off. Hello? Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to Season 8, Episode 14. And today is the day we could make the Champions League final. We have a 4-0 lead over Roma, heading off to Italy. Surely we're not going to throw that away. Then we'll face even Dean Smith's Brighton in the Premier League. And we'll have a look at how that's getting on in just a second. But I thought we'd start by having a look at the dynamics. We're into the crucial part of the season. And things are... I've never had excellent dressing room atmosphere before. Managerial support's dropped off a little bit, though I don't really understand why. And team cohesion is very good as well. We are looking... If it's going to be a year for a treble, this is it, isn't it? We're looking good. The only player that doesn't support me is Dan. That's probably because he's fickle. The social groups are coming together as well. It's all looking like it's going to go well, isn't it? And it can only lead to disappointment. Now, there's two games to catch you up on before we get to today's episode, both in the Premier League, starting with a tough one against a tricky Norwich side. Jesus Vasquez gave us an early lead. Fetaya volleyed in our second, before Manuel Ferrari made it 3-0 at half-time. Vassi and Up combined on the break for our fourth, before Up completed his hat-trick in stoppage time. Well, what a performance that was. 5-0 in a game that was genuinely a tricky game. Good to see Fete Up. He might be back, scoring goals again with a hat-trick. Vasquez and Ferrari with a nice free kick as well. And, well, it could hardly have gone any better, could it? Next up, it was another tricky one, though less so. Burnley in the league. They're not as good. They're sort of lower mid-table, so let's see how we did against them. Hector Amundo gave us the lead with his first goal for Brentford. Jack Scott crossed for Michelotti to make it 2-0 in the second half. And although Burnley pulled one back, we held on for the win. So we did enough, I think is what I'd say. Amundo with a great time to pop up with his first goal for the club. Man of the match as well. Michelotti with a goal. They pulled one back through Tammy Abraham, but you can see from the match stats, we were more than good enough to win the game. And like I say, we did enough without being spectacular. So a quick look at what all this means for the league table coming into this one. And we can see we are 2 points. We've got no more games in hand. Liverpool have a game in hand over us now. If they were to win that, they'd be 3 points back. But we're 2 points ahead of Manchester United. Spurs have now played a game more than us. They're 5 points back. So Spurs, given they only have 2 games left, they're effectively done. Things would have to go very wrong for them to be able to beat us. We're pretty much in a race now with Manchester United and Liverpool for this league title. So the game against Brighton today is absolutely massive. But of course, first up, we've got a Champions League final to qualify for. Let's go and have a look and see what we're doing in that one. And we will actually be playing Liverpool. They're waiting for us in this final should we get past Roma today. And, well, that is... it's going to be FA Cup final and the Champions League final against Liverpool if we get there. We are the favourite, you would imagine that, even if we are in Rome. Of course, we drew 4-4 here earlier on this season. Didier Deschamps is their manager. A balanced, standard style of play. Have a look. Here's what we're expecting from them. We saw them all last episode, what they did, and it wasn't much against us. So hopefully we'll be more than good enough here. This is the team we're sending out. Now, we are favouring the Brighton game because this should be done and dusted. Boggle's picked up another Boggle injury. Never change, Jaden. Never change. He might be back for Brighton. We'll have to wait and see if he's on the 3 days or the 10-day side of things there. But it's Martinez in goal. It's Panzo and Suisi at the back. It's Scott and Vasquez down the wings. It's Soleil as the deep line playmaker. He can do it, so it should be okay. But this is where we miss Madio. Now he's not too far away. He could be back very shortly. 2 days' time, as a matter of fact. So that's going to be a nice return for him. We're going to have Rambleson and Urosh in midfield. It's Diallo in behind, Dan and Keach up top. We just basically need to not embarrass ourselves here. So everybody's lining up as expected. There is maybe a slight concern. They have literally nothing to lose. Tell the team expect to prove a point today. It's going to have to be an assertive. Do not allow complacency to get into your game. This one, boys, just some calm. We have faith. Just go out there, play it as a new game. See if you can win this one 4-0 as well. And here we go. at the Stadio Olimpico, one of the few grounds that I've been to outside of Australia, to be honest, in Villa Park. So, though I went to see Lazio play. I wanted to see Roma play, but I saw Lazio play. That was just a thing of who was playing when I was in Rome. And anyway, beside the point. If we can get an away goal, then it will actually be game over. They're not scoring 6 passes. Here we go with Keats. Spreads it out there nicely for Scott. Can he do something? Scott, he has... Oh, it's off the crossbar onto the goal line. And the goalkeeper has, clutched it gratefully to his chest, hasn't he? But so far, so good. Let's tell him to get creative. Vazquez with a throw in there for Soleil. Filling in, of course, as the playmaker for us. Diallo with a nice ball for Scott getting forward. Scott, it's tackled away. He should keep that. He does. Go back. He's got to cross in somehow. Diallo's there. And Diallo has put his header wide. We've come back for another throw-in. What can we do with this one? Vazquez short for Keach. Keach goes back there. It's there for Vazquez. Cross in. It's Diallo again. It's bouncing around. Diallo, surely. No. Some last-ditch Roma defending. And still, they cling to their clean sheet. But surely it's only a matter of time on this form. Let's demand a little bit more. And let's see if we can go and get a goal that effectively secures us the spot in the final once and for all. Urosh with a corner. It's a decent one. Goalkeeper comes, claims. Now that's surely not the highlight. If you just want to throw it straight to a black shirt, mate, that'd be fine. Radu lumps it forward. Do they have somebody there? They do. And he's done a wonderful first touch to get in on goal, but Martinez claims it comfortably. And no problems there. Scott is looking a little tired. He's picked up a knock. So let's get Erkinger on for some match fitness. We do have McAtee back from his viral infection, but he obviously doesn't have Matt Sharp, and so I also deregistered him from the Champions League squad because he was going to be out for most of the season. What do we say? Just make sure we come back winning at full time, I suppose. Erking, go out there, put on a display for us, mate, and Keach, a little bit more, please, mate, a little bit more. It is one of these weird ones, isn't it, where it's effectively done. And as much as I'd like to go and win and do it again, we don't have to. We've got a goal kick here for Martinez. Short for Soisi. He brings it forward, gets it wide there for Erkinger. What can he do? He goes back in field. Rambleson back for Soleil. You can see Soleil, he's not a brilliant deep line playmaker, but he can do the job for us. Erkinger gets forward. Erkinger's got a long way. It's tackled away, last ditch. And that'll end that highlight. All right. Let's, should we show some passion again here, maybe? We've got a free kick to defend. Is this going to be 4-1? Get ready, Martinez. It is a good one, and it is in the back of the net. And I wonder if that's the goal that wakes us up a little bit here. I think we've still been the better team in this game, even though we're now losing 1-0. It's 4-1 on aggregate. Half an hour to play. It's a cracking free kick, isn't it? Really, really well done. Round the wall, inside the post. And we've got another corner to defend here. That's away. If they get another one now, you start to just worry ever so slightly, don't you? Ball in, headed away by Soisi. And yeah, now I say that, they get another goal. It's back to 2, and I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. Can we please get an away goal here, boys? Would make me feel a lot better. Come on. Can we win this ball back? Oh, we've let a man go there. Mark up your shirts in the middle. A man at the edge of the area. And it is off the line by Soisi. Let's maybe just go back off of attacking here. We've got a corner. Erkinger to take. It's a decent one again. Again, it's headed away. Can we go and do something and get this ball back, please? Boys, Mancini has it. Back to Benitez. Trying to play it out from the back. We're putting decent pressure on them. They lump that one forward. We can't win the header. It's a flick on. It's a nice flick on. We've got a lot of players back, and in the end, we had that situation under control. Again, I don't want to use the bench ideally because we want to try and keep the players on the bench fresh. That being said, Rambleton's looking tired. Morrow is not going to play against Brighton in any case, so we'll make that change. And ideally now, we won't have to change anybody else. Vazquez is looking tired. We could bring on Ndedi on the right, switch Erkinger over to the left, but we'll leave that. Oh, that is a miss. Only 4 minutes to play, so it's unlikely to make a difference at this point. And it's not going to make a difference now. We have qualified for the Champions League final. We've lost 1-0 in Rome, It's a game we probably shouldn't have lost, to be honest, but we've got there in the end. That's enough. What do we say? A bit of a let-off. So there we go. First leg triumph helps Brentford pass Roma. It's a good news day. We're going to the, wherever that is, the Nova Mestella. Oh, the new Mestella. So we're going to Valencia. We're going to Valencia for the final. Scott's injury is not too bad. We've got more money in the bank. We've qualified for the FIFA World Club Cup. That is... When is that? Is that something we could look to play in at the end of this? No, we can't. I've got to finish this series. Oh, no, it is too. It's at the end of this season. Oh, I can't keep going. I've got to stop this. We'll have to stop. I can't. Anyway, there it is. We've got the final against Liverpool. That's going to be huge. What a way that's going to be to end the season. Next up, guys, wait right there. We face Brighton. There is a chance we could, put a hand on the trophy if we win and Manchester United lose. Okay, guys, before we get to the second game, it is that time of year where we need your nominees for Viewers Player of the Year. So your favourite player this season, or who you think has been our best player this season, make sure you let me know in the comments or on the Discord, link to that in the description, and we'll get a nominees list put together ready for next episode. And of course, the reason we're doing it now like this is because I forgot to mention it in either of the games. So, alright, let's get to this second game. Okay, welcome back. Here we go, about to host Brighton. Now, you can see we've got the later kickoff. Manchester United haven't played yet. Tottenham and Liverpool have. They've both won. Look at the teams. We're on 78. There are 3 teams behind us on 76 points. If we win today, that's Spurs done, because they've only got 1 game to play. If we win today, that would be Liverpool effectively done. They would be 5 points back with 2 to play, and then it would all depend on Manchester United, what they do. And of course, a reminder, we go to Manchester United on the final day. Goal difference is in our favour. One thing that Norwich result did do was boost the goal difference, so we have a nice little gap over everybody else. We've got 9 goals over Manchester United, who still look to be our main rivals for this title. So we are the favourites for this one. Dean Smith, the great man, is their manager. He's moved here. He's been here for 109 days, about, 3-4 months. He's a good manager, but we already knew that. An attacking, passing style of play. And we're expecting a 4-2-3-1 to come out against us here. You can see they drew 0-0 against Leeds last time out there. Quite open. They attack across the field. Passing network is there. They do like to keep possession in midfield, so we'll try and make sure we're breaking that up. There's their their key passes. They're not afraid to go direct, are they? So we're going to be a little bit wary of that. And this is the team that we are sending out. Now, if we have a look at the medical centre, we have a lot of match-fatigued players. We've played a lot of games. So there's a few selection gambles in this one. We've just got to try and put out the best team we can that is going to be competitive. So Martinez goes in goal. Pavlovic and Amundo, they're both match-fatigued, but they start this one. Indedi's going to play right back. Let's hope he does okay. Medio is fit, so he comes in for this one with Michelotti down the left. Lucianinho and Mabry in midfield. Diallo in behind. Vassi and up. This team, more or less this team, played so well against Norwich. We really need a repeat performance. Okay, so everybody is playing as expected. So that's a positive. Oh, come on, Dino. Let us win this one, please. We can qualify for the Champions League with a win here. That is obviously the least of our concerns. Just go out there, relax, boys. There is absolutely no pressure on you here. We only have a Premier League title on the line. All right, and here we go. Our second last home game of the year. We have West Ham next up at home. That will be our final home game. And then we, of course, as I said, we go to Old Trafford on the final day. Ideally, we want to have the title wrapped up, but if we win our games, they win their games, it's not going to be wrapped up. So here's a good ball for Fete up. Oh, we scuffed his chance. And it was a good chance as well, wasn't it? Come on, boys, let's get creative. Of course, a reminder, they have the goalkeeper I wanted to sign from Everton. I unsettled him and then they got to pick him up on the cheap because we had no money left. Come on, boys, let's demand a little bit more here. We're doing okay. We've got a bit of defending to do here, though. Come on, boys, come on. Just one of you closing down. There's a man behind you. Let's go and close him down as well, please. Come on. Get it wide. Can we win this back, please? No, not quite yet. You'd say we're doing okay, but the highlight, something's going to happen. There's a little bit of space. There's a little bit too much space. Uribe is in and he scuffs his shot and Martinez makes the save. Now, they signed Uribe for £100 million from Liverpool. So he's a very, very good player. Indedi with a throw in for Madio. Hopefully, he's going to be fit enough to get the 90 minutes here. Pavlovic spreads it wide there for Michelotti. Can Michelotti get past his man? He can. Oh, go on. It's there for Lucianinho. Can he pull one back? No, it's loose in the box. Vassi has it. Vassi is tackled away. Hacked clear. And we win it again with Pavlovic. Down by Matteo to Lucianinho. Back to Matteo. There's a nice run for Michelotti for. Can he pull a ball back? Can he pull a ball back? It's back post. It's Ndedi! And Eric Ndedi, his 7th of the season. We're 1-0 up at home to Brighton. 35th minute of the game, and well, that is absolutely massive. It was a cracking run, wasn't it? A really good ball from Matteo to find Michelotti. He picked out Ndedi at the back post, and well, Ndedi's header from a tight angle never looked like missing, and we're 1-0 up. All right, this is nice. This is what we like to see. Can we demand a little bit more? We've got a defending corner to do here. Get this away, please. Oh, it's Uribe, and it's over the bar. Come on, boys. We've got to be a little bit better than that. We've got a nervous-looking Vassi. Diallo's not having the best game of his life. Diallo's playing because Lavery is match fatigued. What do we say to this? I'm happy. Keep it going, boys. We need a little bit more from Lucianinho in midfield. We need a little bit more from Diallo in midfield. We're not playing with much width. I'm wondering if we should go and change that. Oh, do we want this one? Let's just add a little bit of width to our game. We don't want to do too much, and see if that just opens up midfield a little bit, because it's unusual that all of our midfield will be playing poorly. We'll demand more. We've got to throw with Michelotti. Can we dare dream of a second here? Michelotti, early ball in, Arps there! And Arps head up straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Early in this second half. And it's probably Simons, isn't it? I think he's Belgian. He lumps it forward. Can we win the header? We can. Down for Matteo. For Lucianinho. Long old highlight now. Ball forward. It's cleared away again. Can we get back for that? We can. Michelotti's there. Pavlovic. Don't do something stupid. He doesn't. Matteo. Forward there for Vassi. On the chest. He brings it down. It's another good ball from Matteo to find Michelotti. He's got players forward in the box. Can he pick out another one? It's Mabry. Oh! We've seen Mabry score so many goals like that and he's hit the crossbar. Diallo's having a nightmare. Off you go, mate. Who do we bring on? If we bring Lavery on, we haven't really rested him. What if we change his role? Let's try that. Only 56 minutes gone. This is the longest half in history. Come on, boys. Oh, a second goal would really, really stop me aging quite so rapidly here. Come on. Can we get to that? We can. Knocked down nicely there by Lucianinho. Ball forward. No, we can't find a teammate. And we've picked up a loose pass there with Feteyat. Back there for Ndedi. For Matteo. Spreads it wide. Looking and not quite finding Michelotti again. Are we playing with a little bit too much width now? Maybe if we're going to play with this width, should we look to exploit the middle? Exploit the middle. Look for the overlaps. Here come... Oh, we've won it back nicely again. Mabry has it. Oh, if he'd have just found the back of the net with that header, it'd be a much, much more enjoyable experience. Here we go with Ndedi, a little bit of space. There's a nice ball for Feteyat. Can Feteyat finish it off? He can! Feteyat gets his 19th of the season. It's 2-0. Let's go back off of attacking. Let's tell him to concentrate again. Or did I already tell him to demand more? No, I didn't. And 2-0. It was a nice goal. Eventually we got there. A nice ball from Ndedi. This is what he does offer going forward. He's an absolutely terrible defensive player, but when we're playing with attacking wing-backs, he does add something getting forward. There's no doubt about that. And that is 2-0. Now, of course, we've seen before a 2-0 lead can suddenly get very nervous if you concede a goal. So we're not going to do that, are we, boys? Come on. Could we dream of a third? Can we win this ball back? No. We've got Diallo there doing his best to... Well, look like he's closing down, if not actually closing down. But it's a thought that counts. Here we go. He's done well there. He's picked up a loose goal kick. Diallo's in. Diallo, he sticks it away. It is 3-0. His third of the season, and that should be that. That should be that. We are going to be going 5 points clear at the top of the table. We'll tell him to concentrate again. Well, I'm glad I didn't sign this goalkeeper. Look at that. Well read by Diallo. He's picked it up on his chest. Gone past two, and then buried it in the back of the net. Ricky Gervais Diallo. He does it again. Good thing I didn't take him off, isn't it? He's got himself a goal. We're going to have Lavery well rested now for West Ham and Manchester United to come. We'll give them some praise after this, and that should be that as far as this game is concerned. Really, really happy that we've got to rest some players as well. We've got a corner here to defend, 10 minutes to play. We don't really want them to get away back in. Mundo heads that clear. It's still there with Brighton, though. Are they going to smash one in? No, of course not. Indedi with a good block tackle. Here we go with Fete Up. He's got someone with him. Fete Up, is he going to get a second? He's done so well. Fete Up, that's the goal of the season, surely. Look at you getting carried away. It's the 20th of the season for Fete Up, though. And it is 4-0, and that is that. Dean Smith, you legend. You did take a day off after all. Absolutely love your work. And look at this, Fete Up. He's run, 3/4 of the length of the field. 2/3 anyway. He's had a nice little finish at the end of it. And suddenly, Fete Up's on another hat-trick. And he scored 5 goals in the game in 80 minutes. He was just saving it for when it matters most, wasn't he? Madio's looking a little tired there. I wonder if we could make a change. We could bring a Mundo forward and... Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. I don't want to risk an injury. We'll just move a Mundo forward and that's fine. We'll bring Panzo on and just protect Madio for the end here. We've got a free kick, 2 minutes to play. Who's taking it? It's Mabry. Can he bend one in? Almost can. Pavlovic picks up the save. Back to Mabry. He gets the cross in. Fete Up, of course, looking for that hat-trick. And are we going to get done on the break? I mean, ideally, we don't want to concede. Goal difference could be important, but we've got such a good goal difference now. We've done quite well here to extend that further, that a goal for Brighton now shouldn't... maybe it would be a nice way to say thank you for Dean Smith for taking the afternoon off. That is a stunning performance from Brentford. And is that the big step towards the league title we needed to take? Don't get complacent, boys. We are almost there, though. So we've qualified for the Champions League next year, which doesn't matter, of course, because we're not going to be here. We've got 2.9 million a week, 99 million. We'd almost have 100 million to spend in the summer. Fete Up, what a class act he is proving to be yet again. When we need him, when the goals have to come, Fete Up comes them, doesn't he, so to speak. That didn't even make sense. But anyway, what we might do is, let's end it there. If you have enjoyed that, though, guys, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We are getting, we're almost at that treble. We're in 2 finals. We've made the Champions League final. We've got 2 games left in the Premier League against West Ham and against Manchester United. And I think what we might do, we'll come back for both. We'll kind of wrap this up over 3 more episodes. So we'll have West Ham and Manchester United next episode. We'll try and win the league. Then we'll have the FA Cup final against Liverpool at Wembley. And then we'll have the Champions League final in Valencia against Liverpool. We have 3 episodes left. Could we do the treble? We'll find out next week, guys. Take care.